Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of StreamYard Spotlight. I'm co-host Dana Bentz.
And I'm co-host Kelsey Bentz. Welcome to the show, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Another day, another Spotlight episode, another Thursday, another Spotlight. And I see all our usual guests attending in the chat. Hey Zane, thanks for being here. I saw NLTMW. He's here every day with us. Thanks for being here, Mike. Mike was our giveaway winner 2 times in a row, I think, when he won the Puddles plush duck. And Joe Dog McKeel here per usual. Hey. Thanks for being here, everyone. We always like to say, we always like to ask where everyone's tuning in from, because it's super fun for us to see how global our audience is. Stefan says Bentz and Bentz time. Thanks for being here, Stefan.
It's 5 p.m. for Dana, 8 p.m. for me, and it's tomorrow morning 1 a.m. for our guest. So
we're very global.
Time is crazy.
Well, Stefan says I must have Puddles too. Yeah, agreed. Puddles has been a big hit with our community.
Does anyone see that?
I can't. We can't see. Let's zoom in. There we go. That's super cute. Well, before we get our guest up on stage, we just like to give a rundown of what the StreamYard Spotlight is. We get to spotlight, believe it or not, one of our community members who's using StreamYard, and it's usually someone who's using StreamYard in a unique way. So tonight we get to hear from Howard Vale, who has 3 different shows. What did he say to us? 3.5 shows?
Yeah, I think something like that.
So we're so excited to get his take, how he's using StreamYard, and see what tips and tricks we can learn about StreamYard. So without further ado, before we bring him on, what is our hashtag going to be for our giveaway at the end?
Let's do hashtag Mike.
No, it has to be StreamYard related.
Oh.
Hashtag Mike. People are going to put that in the chat. Yeah, hashtag the Bentzes. No, it's got to be like Puddles or like StreamYard or the yard or something.
All right, let's do hashtag the yard.
Okay, the yard. I like that. Hey, Andrew. Okay, hashtag the yard for the giveaway at the end. But without further ado, let's bring on Howard Vale. Thank you so much for being here, Howard.
Hi, Howard.
Hi, thank you for having me. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. We're very excited to chat with you about all your expertise. So did we get that right? That you said 3.5 shows? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about everything that you're doing, all your shows.
All my shows. Oh my God, where do I start?
I know, right?
I have a business chat show called Couch Interviews Live, and I tend to go live I stream on LinkedIn, Facebook, you know, the normal suspects. And the premise of that show is to speak to business owners and leaders about them. Well, it's the person behind the brand rather than the brand first. So because I know the description's the emotional connection. So the basis is that they interact with me, then people will get to know them. They position themselves as an expert because they tell me how they put out the business, how they got success. And then that should inspire people. And when they talk about what they do and their story, then hopefully it will attract people to contact them. You know, and also it's exposure as well, you know. And then so that's what I do mainly on LinkedIn, really. Because I had access. That's how I got to learn to use StreamYard because of LinkedIn. So
got it. Okay.
Were you streaming before you were using StreamYard? Like, was this live show a thing before the pandemic started? Before you started using StreamYard? What was the origin of it?
I need to say a bloody good question, but I could anyway. No, I live streamed on Facebook, but LinkedIn is where it's at for proper live streaming. You know, shows like this, and
right.
I'm doing on Facebook. I'm doing talking head videos and all that stuff. But then LinkedIn, I got access to LinkedIn back in August 19. I'm not sure StreamYard was around that long. I don't think so. Because then I realised that with LinkedIn being LinkedIn, you've got to use an external video streaming service.
Right.
The ones that were about then, I mean, you know, they're good. They're all bells and whistles, but they're hugely expensive.
Yeah.
So it was about November 19. I don't know how you cropped up, whether it was LinkedIn recommended you, I don't know. But and I saw StreamYard, and I was using a similar platform to StreamYard, and I thought, well, you've got access to LinkedIn, and it's not so complicated as the others. And because the others seem to make simple things complicated, it's for the nerds, so you can be flash. Oh, you do X, Y, and Z, whereas this you just do A, and that's how I got to live on LinkedIn with StreamYard.
Okay,
wow. Wow, what a cool story. I like that you said it's even easier than 1, 2, 3 than XYZ, you know?
Yeah.
It is.
It's just A.
It's just A. That's all you need.
Yeah.
So what is the favorite feature you're using of StreamYard right now?
Right now, without a shred of a doubt, it's a screen share.
No kidding.
Because I got access to live stream on Amazon Live, which is a privilege. I think I found somebody else from the UK, but I applied for it because you know Jim Hughes, don't you? Obviously.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
we had him on the show. Yeah, and we talked about Amazon Live too.
Yeah, because we all appear on a LinkedIn group for live streamers. He hasn't been on for some months. I think I know why. He's busy doing deal casts, and that's probably why. And he mentioned about Amazon Live. And then they look at your social media, and I thought, no, I'm too small for this. I won't do it. But I did apply and got accepted straight away. That was in February,
awesome.
And I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't live stream until middle of March. I was that nervous. I mean, going on LinkedIn is, big.
Yeah.
So screen share, because when it got live on Amazon Live with my 3.5 shows, the rules of going live completely goes out the window. It really does. I just mess around. I never drink when I interview people. I take a swig of drink. Nice mic, by the way.
Thank you.
I love the branding.
Yeah.
I love it.
There you go. What was I looking for? Yes. So, but the feature. So with Amazon, I do a lot of screen sharing because you're showing products that are on sale on Amazon. Now, when I interview guests, I probably share the screen once with their website, but with this, I promise you, I thrash StreamYard to death. I hack that stream because I talk about a product, I got one. I'll tell you why I only got one monitor in a minute. It wasn't StreamYard's fault. So I cancelled the screen sharing. I'm just hammering it every 2 minutes. Stop sharing a new screen. Stop it. I'm thrashing it to pieces, and it hasn't fallen down. So I can't break StreamYard.
Nice.
I'm not just saying I'm on. I'm not saying because I'm on here, because it's a fact. So that I'm thrashing it to death on Amazon Live. It's brilliant.
That's awesome. So on Amazon Live, you're just screen sharing all the products, and then you're talking about them during the show. And then the main goal is to get the customers, of course, that are watching you to purchase whatever you're sharing on your screen. That's that's the purpose of the screen share.
Exactly, because you don't sell. No one likes being sold to. So it's well, here's a tip for live streaming, which I think I've improved. I don't know. I think I have. When you're doing a face to camera, is that you're having a chat with someone. You're not talking at someone. You're talking with, like, you're having a friend having a cup of tea or coffee, and you talk about, I saw a great computer the other day. It's got X, Y, and Z on it, and that's. I'm learning all the time. That's how I do it. Like, I'm talking to a friend about something I've seen on Amazon. I think it's quite nice. I think you should have a look at it. And it's up to you. It's up to you whether you buy it or not. And that's how I do it. So I think it's the same with all talking head videos. You're talking to someone. The camera is your friend, so don't talk at the camera. You talk with the camera. You're talking to you. You know.
Pro tip.
I know that is a pro tip.
Howard, I want to know what your half show is, because we keep bringing up the 3.5, but you haven't told us what the half show is, what that means.
Can I show you? Can I tell you what the two shows are?
Yes, please.
The two shows are Everyday Tech and Everyday Tech, and the other one is Meet the Author, which is like the couch interviews. I interview authors on Amazon. The half a show is Let's Talk The Walking Dead, because I'm a mad fan of all the Walking Dead stuff. And I really thought that it would be well received on Amazon. I don't know what Amazon do or whatever, but the figures are slowly growing. So I'm experimenting with the whole concept of Amazon Live. So seeing what works, what doesn't. But do you know what? I have a good time. Nobody else does. Because I have all the products in the carousel, all the, and each product, it's like a famous scene, an iconic scene throughout the 10 years. So I have a good time. And I called it a virtual Comic Con.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Virtual Comic Con. I love that. I always say when I do the weekly webinar on StreamYard, I'm like, it's more important that you are passionate about the content that you're putting out there than anything else, because that's what will grow your audience, even if it takes a long time.
Yeah.
If you like what you're talking about, that's what matters.
Yeah. Because being consistent is so it's like the biggest part of growing a successful live streaming show or channel or whatever, or growing an audience as big as it can be. Consistency is such a big part of that. And it's really hard to be consistent on the days that you're like, well, I don't really want to talk about this today. But if you always want to talk about it, it's like your passion, it makes it a lot easier to be consistent. Yeah,
you have to, because it can be, it's hard, so, I'm being honest, sometimes on LinkedIn or Facebook, it's like I'm in a desert, there's nobody there, but you have to keep plugging away, because hopefully people pick up the replays. So you just got to stick with it and enjoy it.
It looks like you have a fan in Joe Dog. He says, The Walking Dead, I like this guy more now. So Joe Dog, you'll have to tune in to Howard's show about The Walking Dead.
If this was done with, oh dear. Amazon, and like I say, you have to say unmute, right? And follow. It's all bizarre. It's totally bizarre. Yeah. Really so follow me, whoever said that.
I love that.
What's his name?
I love that.
Joe Dog.
Joe Dog.
Dog.
He's always here. Joe Dog McKeel. Love that.
Yeah.
So I want to know, are any of your shows, do they have, so there's two of them that have guests, right? The author one, you're interviewing guests you're interviewing authors from Amazon to Amazon. And then your couch interviews, that's on LinkedIn. You're also interviewing guests, right?
Yeah.
Those two. So can you talk about the guest process? Like, how do you find these people to invite to your show?
I mainly through business networking. So I belong to a couple of business networking groups in England, and so that's how guests come on. And and now people instead of asking people when I go networking, people now it's a slow trickle, and now asking me to come on the show, which is great.
No way.
That is great.
But I'm on episode 65 of this.
Congratulations!
Nice.
Yeah, because Kelsey asked a question. I started doing this because in real life, I create videos. I do promotional videos like cartoons, explainer videos, and I used to go on site doing couch interviews with on site, which seems like a million years ago. And because the pandemic happened, I got access to LinkedIn. I thought, well, I've got this asset. So I'll give something back. I'll invite local business to tell people that they're still around. And for the first 3 weeks back in March, back in 2020, I went live 5 days a week. It was tiring. So it did start because of the pandemic. Then it's sort of grown, and it's great. It's great fun. I love it.
Wow.
People need to be seen. I
agree. Yeah. So what do you think about the future of your live streaming once, live events and in-person things are much more frequent again?
It won't end. It won't, because it's social media. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be live events, but no, live streaming is always going to be here now on well, certainly hopefully Amazon Live and LinkedIn and Facebook. No, because it's a great way of marketing yourself. No, I don't think live streaming guests online is going to go away.
Yeah.
Because of the potential reach, really. Yeah, it's a potential reach, so it's not going to go away. Maybe hybrid.
I was just going to say, I would tend to agree with you. I think, like, now that everyone has discovered this way of connecting virtually, even when we are able to be in person again, it's like you can connect with people globally when you're online. And that is just simply a bigger and more awesome reach than anything you can do in person. So
yeah, well, it's exactly what we're doing now. I mean, and to be someone from New Zealand, it's like they were next door. You're like, you guys could be in the next room. It's just totally amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that's what it feels like. It makes the world feel smaller. Like our StreamYard community makes the world feel a lot smaller. Like we have you on our show. We have, people from Australia on our show. Japan
South
on our
Africa.
show.
Yeah.
Yep, South Africa. Yeah, all over. And it just feels like you're right here. It feels like we're hanging out, like you said, on the couch. On the couch live.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah, I think StreamYard have got, whether it's by design or whatever, have managed to keep that small business feeling. If I can explain, I'm not, because let's face it, StreamYard, since the with the hop-in, isn't a small business anymore. But you've kept it that way. I can't try and explain it. Like when you have the StreamYard town hall. You still got that small community feeling, and it's working well. I mean, I don't know how you do it because, you guys have grown, and you could have been like another YouTube or Facebook. You will never speak to your customers ever again. So you managed to maintain that small feeling.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Thanks for saying that.
True.
Yeah,
thank you.
We try very hard to maintain that because it's very important to our core values.
It's very good.
We're very purposeful about it because we think that's like, our customers are the most important thing in the world. So making them understand that we do care, is super important to us.
And they're the reason why we are where we are now. Like they're the reason why we were, acquired by a big company. Like it's just plain and simple.
No, it's Christian's on. Hello. Yeah, he's so helpful, that guy. He's brilliant. I mean, all of them, like Jim, him, Christian, on the Amazon Facebook group. Marissa, she's just gold. That girl, she really is. Marco, he's my best mate now. Marco, now he's all right. I met him. He's all right. So just make friends all over the place. It's brilliant.
Totally.
It's absolutely.
Love that.
Yeah,
I love that. And StreamYard makes it possible.
Yeah, the community is really beautiful. It's so cute to hear you talk about like making friends, Howard, because I've made a few friends through live streaming, and I recently got dinner with one of them in person because we both live in New York City. We met fully virtually, and then we were able to meet in person too, and it was so like mind-blowing because we never would have come, crossed paths otherwise. So it's just so like fun when that happens. It was Matt Schick. Shout out to Matt if he's watching. But Matt's a StreamYard VIP. That was just so fun.
Especially in person.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I met Dana because Dana came on my show. It's back in February, Dana.
Was it that long ago?
Well, 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the couch show.
You're on the couch interviews, and it was good because we spoke about StreamYard. We did a bit of a deep dive, but I want to know about you. And I discovered, Kelsey, that she wants to take over the business. So, do you remember? Because I
did I say that?
Well, you said I've put you in it. Oh, never mind.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
You said it's the best place to work, and you feel like it's your own company. That's how much you like it.
Dana's usurping the phone.
Yeah.
That's really
Don't tell
funny.
the boys that. Don't tell the boys that. There you go.
Yeah, don't tell them in town hall.
Yeah.
That's really
funny. I think give you feedback because when I played it back and cut it down, and it just showed you, your enthusiasm for the business, which is what I tried to bring out in people. So it's different to talk about. No, StreamYard or my window cleaning business. It could be anybody. I don't know where they came from, but it could be anybody being a window cleaner because you know what window cleaner does, but you don't know what Kelsey Bentz, the window cleaner, is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I do things, and it's great using StreamYard, which is brilliant piece of kit.
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, Howard, we have come to the end of our interview already. Believe it or not. Would you like to help us with our giveaway?
Yes.
Okay.
What do I do? Are you using the giveaway tool?
We are. I was just going to ask you, have you used it yet?
Not yet. I haven't got anything to give away. I'm tight. I don't give anything away.
Anything to give away.
That's really funny. Okay, so, well, did we already decide we were giving a Puddles plush duck away? I was going to have Howard choose which merch item we should give away?
I think we
Should it
should
be
do
a-
a Puddles and a Howard merch choice.
Okay, that's
Well,
a great
definitely
idea.
Definitely puddles. I
Yeah,
love puddles.
Puddles
Definitely
and
Puddles.
something else.
I'm going to go.
okay.
I'm going to go for the obvious. I just love the pillow, the cushion.
The pillow.
Oh,
Okay.
the pillow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, that's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
So make sure to type hashtag the yard in. We have a lot of entries already, so that's great. But keep typing hashtag the yard in if you haven't already. And G. Albert has a question for Kelsey.
Kelsey, did you do better than a PB&J sandwich for lunch? G. Albert, thank you for asking. And yes, I did actually today. I had a kale salad with salmon, so I was feeling very nourished and healthy.
Wow.
I don't know where you got
I feel
PB&J,
like-
G. Albert,
I
but
know. I feel like I'm out of the loop on like an inside joke or something.
I feel like I am as well, but I don't know. I love PB&J.
Silver Fox talks. I love StreamYard and the community. It does not compare. That's so
Thanks
sweet.
for being here, Silver Fox.
Aw, and Simon, thanks for tuning in. Simon was on our show. I remember Dana's 2-screen background, R.I.P., and Kelsey's poster background. Look at them now. They've come so far.
Oh, thanks,
So
Simon.
sweet. Thank you so much.
Okay, it's time to draw.
Okay, it's time. Drum roll.
So
I wish this
it's
thing
a
had
Puddles and
Yeah.
a pillow.
Puddles and a pillow. Wow,
For our
it's your
lucky
lucky
winner.
day. For our lucky winner, it's your lucky day. Anna! Woohoo!
Yay!
Oh, how fun.
Congratulations.
Anna on YouTube. Congrats.
Anna.
Anna
Not
or
sure.
Anna. Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She says
Woohoo.
love Puddles.
Oh,
So,
how cute.
to our winner, email contact@streamyard.com with your mailing address, and we will get that mailed out to you right away.
Absolutely. How fun. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. And Howard, thank you the most for
Thanks,
taking the time
Howard.
to be our guest today. It
Pleasure.
was fun to hear about all your shows.
Yeah, all 3.5 of them.
All three and a half. And
Yeah.
make sure
So-
to connect with Howard on LinkedIn. Is that the best place to find you, Howard?
Yes, LinkedIn.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
LinkedIn. Okay, you got it. And to everyone else who's watching, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you very much. Thank you again. It's been brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Howard.
Bye.
Bye.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Woo. Bye.